My name is Nathan and I'm the account manager at Scriptstone, and I'm excited today to show you Sprockets, which is our industrial demo account. I'm signed in currently as Gene Huff, the manager of Sprockets, and I'm on the dashboard module. So this is the first module I will go through, and this is a great little snapshot view to be able to see, how many tickets you have, how many leads you have year to year, and kind of a little snapshot view of maybe, let's say, your conversion rate, how many leads you're working versus pending, and kind of your won-loss rate there. You can see the status of all your tickets, you can see any news and announcements, and you can see any events and reminders. So this is a great place to be able to log in at the beginning of the day and see exactly what's going on with your company and then start your day. Going into the ticket module, this is one of my favorite modules because it helps streamline everything within your company, whether it's any type of task. So how it works is you go up here, you click add ticket, you go in and you put your company name, so Sprockets, you add a subject line, and then you add a category, whatever the category may be. For now we'll just put technical, and you assign it to someone. So the beauty of the tickets is you can change the priority level. So let's say this is a very important task, we can go ahead and make it critical, and we can assign it to someone. So as a manager, we're always assigning different tasks to people. So this is a great way to be able to assign it directly, and then they will be notified via bell notification. So I'll show you what that looks like up here. So send memo to sales team has been assigned to Gene Huff. So not only is the manager getting things assigned to them, but the manager can assign things to them. So it also works with the calendar. So let's say there's a new, company volunteer day or the quality assurance training. This is all notified via bell notification, and once you click on that, you'll actually go right to the ticket or to the calendar. So the way it works with the tickets is it goes pending, in progress, in review, and then completed. And while you're doing that, you can track all your time here. So let's say the stakeholder communication that was done in an hour and a half. And you can add notes in there. So let's say, Frank Fletcher was assigned that by Betty, and Frank Fletcher, let's say he had some trouble doing it, or he needed some help, or maybe, there was a delay for some reason. Well, he can go into the notes and he can actually say exactly what happened or what he needs, and he can mention people so that they'll be notified and they can kind of have that conversation throughout the notes. So again, this is a great place to be able to assign tickets to people, task, and track the progress of them, whether it's time, whether it's little notes. You can see exactly when it's added. You can see the priority level, so you know exactly when to get on that task, and it's just a great way to help streamline all the different tasks that happen day to day, and you never lose track of them this way either. So whether you want to put it on hold because you don't have the part, or you don't have the time at the moment, you can put it on hold, but you'll never forget what's going on. As a manager, as upper level management, you'll never not know what your employees are doing, and you'll be able to help them a lot more as well. This is our lead module. This is another favorite of mine because what happens here is we auto pull in all the leads so that you don't have to manually input them. So how that works is we'll take what system you're already using and we'll auto pull in all the leads, and they'll generate here. So whether it's an email you're using or some type of form, they'll all pull up in the pending. So once they're added, you'll see them in pending, and then you can actually assign them again to anyone you want. So over here you can go in and you can assign them. So you can assign them to, let's say, I'll just assign them to Gene, so you can kind of see. Edit lead, and Gene's been assigned that new lead. So it'll populate in the bell notification here, and he'll know that he's been assigned to that lead. He can go in then and push this to working. So he can go in and he can go down here, and he can push it to working. So once he pushes that to working, it will go into the working tab. So as a manager, you can know exactly when people are running leads. And not only that, but you know all the data. So you know what day it was added, so you know exactly when to reach out. And we've integrated touch points, so you can maybe, let's say it's an in-sale, let's say you sent them a sales tax, or you did an in-person meeting. You can go in there and add exactly what happened during that touch point. And the great thing about that is, let's say you have two different salespeople, or you have a whole team. Well, let's say one of them goes on vacation, but they were working the best lead you had. Well, you can know exactly what's going on with that lead because we have all the touch points entered. We have the data to where you know how long that lead's been, working. And again, you can push it to won and loss and we'll track all that data as well. So this is a great way to be able to help streamline the process of running leads. You can, as a manager, know exactly what's going on with your leads. Good, you can mark them bad. You have all the point of contact information, and all you have to do is log into the lead module. So this is our file module. This is a great place to be able to share files between your team. So whether it's financials, HR and training, marketing and sales, this is a great place to be able to share that, between your team. So the great thing too is you can change the visibility. So let's say you only want upper level management to see, let's say the financials. Well, you can do that so only admins can see that. And then it's a great place to be able to maybe share operation documents. So let's say one of your team members is like, hey, I need that document to be able to go out to the customer. Well, hey, go in the operations folder, get it from there. You don't have to email it, you don't have to text it. It's all within the system and it doesn't go anywhere. This is our user module, so this is a great place to see all the information within your team. So we got the members and we got the guests. So this is a great place to see when your team is online. So you can see these people are online. You can see their email, their first, last name, what type of account status they have, depending on let's say you want to, like I was saying, you want to share different files with them. You can kind of know really quickly what type of status they have. You can know their job title. We've integrated paid time off to where you can know how many hours they have. You can know what organization they're with. All different types of data to be able to kind of see a little snapshot view of your entire team. And we've also integrated guests into the system, so if you have, let's say, a different organization you work with very regularly, then you can have them in Scriptstone to maybe work on a task or, grab a file from the file module. You can kind of limit what they see as well so they don't, they're not able to see everything that's going on with your company, but maybe they work directly with you enough to be able to see something. So this is Ordis. This is our AI integrated module where you can actually have it write anything you want. It can rewrite things for you. It can change your grammar, your spelling. Right here I had it write a list of the top 5 forklifts to use in a medium warehouse. So it pumped out the top 5 different types of forklifts to use in a medium warehouse. So this is a very easy module to use where you literally just go down here, you type in whatever you can think of, and Ordis will pop up anything that you ask it, and it's a great way to stream the process of generating ideas, changing the structure of your emails. Anything that you can think of you can use within this module. So this is our messaging module. This is a great place to be able to streamline communication between branches, between people, and you can message people directly. So did we get the large shipment of chain sprockets out on time today? That's what Betty messaged me, and I can go ahead and reply. So this is a great way to be able to streamline the communication, whether it's internally, externally, or both. So not only can you run the different types of tasks you have day to day, share files, and see what's going on with your users, you can have AI and you can run the communication this way as well. So it's a really great way to streamline everything that's going on within your company. And if that wasn't enough, we have an inventory module to where you can help streamline your entire inventory process. We take your current process and we import it into Scriptstone. We generate different images for your products. We create custom QR codes per product to where you can use a phone, a tablet, or anything that has a camera on it and run your inventory that way. You can see all the activity on the activity tab. You can actually lease things if that's something you want to do within your company. And the great thing is you can filter by whatever category you want. So let's say I want to go by type. I can see all the steel. And it's just a really great way to be able to streamline your inventory process that's already pretty cumbersome with the PDT and with losing things and all of that nature. This is a great way to help solve those problems. This is a new feature called the Asset Management module, and it's an awesome feature to where you can actually add GPS monitored devices to your trucks so you can know exactly what's going on with your deliveries, where they're at. Maybe they break down and you can kind of see exactly where they're at. And it's just a great way to help kind of gather a little bit more data on what's going on with your deliveries and kind of how long they're taking. And as you can see, there's different types of in progress ones where you can see exactly maybe where they stopped. and it tracks different data to be able to kind of analyze that internally. So this, along with the inventory module, will really help you in the warehouse day to day. We know that the warehouse is a place that needs extra safety. So what we've done here in the training module is we've added multiple different videos that you can actually attach to, let's say fire extinguisher safety, or let's go to forklift safety. So this is a video that you can actually assign your team to watch, and you can randomly generate different questions to where you can kind of run internal training at a very easy, cost-effective way so that you can actually increase your productivity and your safety within your warehouse. This is our calendar module where you can kind of assign meetings, projects, holidays, whatever the case may be. So right here, this is a inventory count. So you can go in and you can maybe put in a reoccurring meeting to where it's like inventory count or check-in meeting with the team, or maybe there's a holiday coming up where everybody has time off. You can do that as well. We've also integrated paid time off into the system to where your employees can go in and they can actually request time off and you can approve it. So it's a great way to be able to see everything that's going on with your company via events and dates, and you can actually track when people want to take time off, maybe to see their family or things of that nature. So it's a great way to help streamline that entire process. And lastly, we have the contact module. This is a great place to be able to import all your contacts, see their image, see their job title, see what organization they have, see their number, their email, anything that you need to be able to reach out to your contacts directly. And it works the same with the organizations. We import all your organizations to be able to see their URLs, their logos, and maybe add some notes. Let's say they have different branches or things of that nature. You can add that in there. You can see exactly what sector they're in industry, and how many locations they have. So this is a great way to be able to see everything to be able to reach out to certain organizations. And lastly, we have the performance module. This is a great one as a manager to be able to see exactly how many tickets are being completed by certain members of your team. You can kind of see how many they're creating for themselves as well. You can see their job title. You can see it. We generate a score that actually lets you quickly be able to know, are they doing a good job today? Are they doing a good job for the week, month, and so on? So maybe certain people that you need to help or you need to reach out to and congratulate. So this is a great way as a manager to be able to know exactly what's going on within your team without having to, do too much. So this works both for the tickets, for the organizations. Let's say you got some organizations in there working, you can see that too, and the leads. So if, let's say, you have a team member that's not really in the tickets, they're only in the leads, that's okay. You can click the lead module at the top and you can kind of see how many leads they're running and how much time they're using on that. For watching this video, and please feel free to reach out to set up a live demo today, or reach me at 713-377-3106. Thank you so much. Have a great day.